Right, it's time to make up.
What?
What did you get?
5.
A 9.
You little... Oh no, yeah, 9. Get in. Or even if it was
You
a
hesitated, mate. What did you actually get?
6. A 9? I just didn't know if it was a 6 or a 9.
You only did that to make it 1-1.
Yeah, well, you know, gotta keep up.
I don't feel like we properly explained that, by the way. We kind of just rolled the dice, talked about numbers, and then, started that video.
Yeah, we kind of explained it.
No,
a bit,
we
didn't
rolled a D20, just to kind of clarify. A D20 is the main dice you use in Dungeons and Dragons.
It's a 20-sided dice. There's like 20 numbers on it.
20 numbers. So at the start of every session, we roll a D20, and we've got a scoreboard.
We're going to keep a tally of
So it's 1-1 now. But
maybe,
to be fair,
maybe do you want to do out of 10 after 10 thingies? Whoever's a loser does a forfeit.
A forfeit? What do you mean? Like a forfeit?
Like drink some ketchup or something weird.
Oh mate, that seems a bit savage. That
Not like and then and we'll do
drinking ketchup.
No, but you know what I mean.
So basically salt.
Yeah, like maybe like put some salt water in your mouth or something. It's horrible, but you know what I mean. Like out of 10, like. And then the first, like on the 10th episode,
I suppose, but we'll have to discuss in future episodes what that punishment.
Yeah, but after the 10th, what is going on up there? We're recording this straight after the last podcast, so if you listen to that, the kid is still crazy up there.
I mean, I've checked on him. He's all right. He's just jumping up and down on his bed.
Well,
we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah,
I think you shut up now. So that's what we're doing. So if you hear like dice rolling there, what are they doing? And then shouting up numbers.
Well, there should be a table at the start.
Yeah.
I might even put do you know in the first episode? I might put like a little description at the start saying we're rolling a D20.
Yes, because otherwise.
And I'll have like a little photo of a D20 or something.
People will be like, I bet they don't know they're recording yet. What a bunch of dings.
Yeah, we're just rolling D20s.
But to be fair, both rolls have been bad. None of us have got over double digits yet.
Yeah, man.
We need to sort that out.
Yeah. Next podcast, nat 20 for me, mate.
Well, it's 1-1, so
yeah.
we'll see. So this one's...
Well, we didn't even say we're bad in the Ranger.
Oh, yeah.
We skipped that out. We're 2 minutes in, haven't even said our names.
Bloody hell. Well, I'm the bard.
I'm the Ranger.
Yeah. Welcome back to Bard and the Ranger. So this is technically our first...
proper podcast?
Yeah, because
the other one was like an intro.
It was like an intro to the podcast.
Yeah.
So this is our first official podcast, and it's going to be about our experience at the NEC, which is the
UK Games Expo.
Yeah, it was just held at the NEC,
Yeah.
but I just keep calling it the NEC.
Well, we've even got written down here.
Could be
the
anything,
NEC.
mate. Robbie Williams was on.
Yeah, there's Comic Con on next door.
Well,
I was
yeah.
actually really wanting to go into that. You know, that was like hurting me.
Better than what we did.
I was watching people dressed up as like heroes. I was like, oh my gosh.
Sorry, I've still got my chocolate.
Yeah, it's unprofessional. I've got my Lucozade down there. Not even drinking it while I'm doing the
want some
podcast.
caramel nibbles? Nice.
I'll have one. Take
Go on
3.
offer. It's Spar for £1. Usually $2.50.
You're not going to pay $2.50 for them, are you?
No, that's the thing. You're like £1. I'll have it. $2.50.
Yeah. Maybe they do that on purpose.
Yeah, 100%.
Like they have it as $2.50 for like a week. No one buys them. Goes down to £1. Everyone's like, oh, what a deal. When really, it cost them like 2p to make.
Of course it will.
They've had our lives there.
Do you know the one I got the other day? The big grab bag. Yeah. I had that for ages. I ate it all in the night. I took it to work the next day. I was munching on
only
them.
$1.50
I was handing them out. Just whacking the ball like a frisbee.
We were doing there, like, you know where you throw money at strippers?
We always
with
do
like
it.
the notes. We were doing that, but with
That proper sounds wrong.
Yeah, but we were doing it with caramel nibbles.
People just put their mouth out like that.
No, you're making it sound worse than it is, mate.
No,
it's caramel nibbles, I swear.
Search it on all my days, mate. If people are from this country and they're listening to something like caramel nibbles, you need to Google.
Yeah, that sounds
Cadbury's.
Cadbury, yeah, it's chocolate. It's chocolate, I swear.
It's the best chocolate there is.
Anyway, yeah, right.
This is what we meant about rants in the
Yeah,
first
right.
thing.
Anyway, so we were talking about our experience at the Games Expo.
Yeah.
A few things happened that day. I think most of it was pretty. We'll just say it was pretty bad.
No, it was funny. Also,
It was funny.
It was like one of the funniest days I've ever had.
We'll stick to the notes though, because if we keep talking, it's going to go over 30 minutes.
Yeah, you're right.
So we'll talk about the journey there.
Right, so Tom got up like...
I got up at like 3 in the morning.
Yeah,
right,
you fell asleep at like 6, didn't you?
Yeah, we'll say any... Yeah, I mean, I had a good night's sleep. We were only there for... Because we've never been to a Games Expo like this. We were there for the day, kind of like a test out. We went in the morning and we were going like at the night.
But because it was in Birmingham and we live in Middlesbrough,
which is northeast.
It was like a 3-hour trip.
Yeah, it was like 3 hours.
And
But we stopped off.
That's
for
without stopping, happening without traffic.
Yeah.
So
It took us about 3.5 hours, I'd say.
yeah. So we set off. Well, I came and picked you up about 4:30, didn't I?
Yeah.
I picked you up at 4:30. Then we went to Mackie D's. I had like some breakfast. Tom didn't because he doesn't like McDonald's.
I like McDonald's. I just like McDonald's breakfast.
He's flipping weird. You
No, mate. I just went and got a Greg's.
He went and got a Greg's.
Like halfway there.
So anyway, we set off, and we arrived at the UK Games Expo at like 20 to 9.
Yeah, it was opening at 9, wasn't it? No,
Yeah.
it was opening at 9, but our
about-
game was at 10.
Yeah. So our first game was at 10, which was Pathfinder Society. So right, anyway, so our first game was at 10. So we got there. There was tons of people there. Oh my days, it was so busy.
Yeah, well, we've never been to a Games Expo, and there was
thousands.
so many people
There was
there.
thousands. It was absolutely jam packed.
But at the same time, there was a Comic Con going on and a Robbie Williams. Like,
Yeah, but not at the
not
at the
because we were
first.
waiting in the
Yeah.
queue, and there was tons of people, wasn't
Yeah,
there?
it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. And everyone dressed up in like Django Fett and
Yeah.
that Final Fantasy character.
That did look sick. Like,
He was
I think he
unreal.
was the best.
Best wrestler. No.
Yeah.
There
I think
some
there was.
good ones.
I think the. Did you see the big dude with the big hammer in the big metal suit?
Oh, do you mean Warhammer 40k?
Yeah.
Space Marine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
That's where my knowledge comes into play there.
Yeah,
mate.
that did look sick.
He did, but I felt like, mate, you're so uncomfortable.
Yeah,
you know when he walked on the
it's-
stage, I just thought, mate, if you need the toilet.
Yeah, but it's not about comfort. It's how it looked, and I thought that
Yeah,
looked.
but I thought the
dawn.
Final Fantasy guy. Do you know what I thought straight away? See how you thought he looked cool, but you didn't know who he was. I knew who that Final Fantasy guy was straight away.
Yeah.
I was like, that's from Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
That's why I thought he looked mint, because I was like, instantly I knew where he was from.
Yeah.
And he looked more comfortable. that guy in that suit, I swear down there, he looked like a full-on astronaut.
Yeah, he did.
Like
Like
all right,
he's shooting off
he
to the
looked
moon.
like he did look like a Space Marine out of 40k, but
I also think the Final Fantasy one was more creative because I feel like the Warhammer one, he just bought a suit from online and just wore it.
yeah.
Whereas the Final Fantasy one seemed more homemade.
I don't know. I genuinely think that was his hair. You know, I tried to look for it to see if it was a wig, and I swear I saw his gel on his hair.
I mean, that makes it all the better.
Even if it was, mate, that is even more impressive. Because
Yeah.
then he genuinely
he went all out.
and the sword on his back was huge.
Yeah, it did look pretty sick.
It was massive. Like, it obviously was like foam or something.
Yeah,
but,
it was like I don't think if it was a
What?
bloody metal
Mate.
sword, it would have been collapsing
mate,
underneath it. He was tiny.
he'll have struggled to get through doors with that thing.
Yeah.
Freaking.
Imagine on the way down if he popped into the Greg's with a
thing
big
is
sword in his back.
The thing is though, like, imagine if someone messed with him on that day. Pulls out the
Just pulls out like a
takes
sword.
out about 5 people in one swing.
It's like a 6-foot sword, just
Oh, no,
pulls it out.
well, if you know Final Fantasy, you know. The problem is, like, I know Final Fantasy, but I don't know anyone's
Yeah.
name in it or anything.
Yeah, I just know about the big sword that he has
Yeah.
on his back.
Yeah. I think he's one of the main characters.
Yeah, because he's a spiky blonde hair dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice voice crack, bro.
Mate, no, it's because I really want to sneeze, but I'm trying to hold it in. Yeah. Mate, we need to crack on.
Right,
'cause,
off
like-
crap. Right, yeah, we went off. Right, so the journey. So our first session there.
Right, so we signed up for, long story short, we signed up for Pathfinder Society because originally we were going with about 3 other people.
Yeah.
3 other people. And look, like, they were doing Pathfinder Society and they got us back into Pathfinder. He just dropped his loop.
I dropped my Lucas in.
They were into Pathfinder and all that. And
Yeah.
to be fair, we
It was good.
It was good.
We preferred D&D.
But it
It was
similar
good.
sort of system.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll do that. You'll do that. So we got there anyway. Long story short, we got there, and we arrived at our table, and then
Another voice crack.
and then
Mate, you're dying.
I
to
know.
do it.
Well, it's because I'm thinking about what I'm speaking about next. And then we had we had this woman called Carol, who was our DM.
Yeah. Oh.
Where do I even start?
Oh.
So anyway, right. So she was like, all right, like, you know, first people here, yeah. So we got them, and then these 3 lads came and sat down. We were chatting to them. So it was their second ever.
Like they'd played the
and
weekend before, just to try and get used to it.
Them 3. It wasn't
Yeah.
like no one else experienced it. These 3 have never played Pathfinder before, and I tell you what, they're never going to play again. Right?
Not after that session. I played a lot. Well, not a lot, but I played quite a bit. I was thinking about giving up then. I was like,
right. So basically, this is what happened. So we were playing this Pathfinder Society event, and then it was just awful.
Well,
It was
right.
like plain and simple awful.
Right, we'll go through the kind of things. So the main problem I think we both had was the DM. Carol, she was called.
She was awful.
She was the worst DM
Oh,
I've ever played with.
The worst DM I've ever seen.
Like, and she's getting paid. She's an employee
Of
what are the Pathfinder people called?
Paizo.
Paizo, that's it. She's an employee of Paizo, and she's that bad.
Honestly, mate. She all right, okay. So the guy came over and said, "Oh, Carol's done so well because she's not been very well, but she's still here." I freaking paid for that.
Paid. If she's sick, get a replacement.
Yeah.
Don't make me sit there bored out my head.
We paid for the event and we paid separate for that, so it was a fee on top of the event.
I mean, it was like £4 each, but it's
not the
still
point.
paying.
You still paid for it.
Yeah.
Didn't you? I paid for that experience. Probably paid £1 for every minion she put on the freaking table.
When we mean minion, we don't mean like monster minion. I mean Despicable Me minions, the little yellow things.
So if you've ever played D&D before, you're like...
Or any role-playing
miniatures.
game, really.
Yeah.
As long as it's not Seat of the Mind.
Yeah, you have miniatures. And like, and I saw her open a box. She had all the proper Pathfinder
she had like
miniatures.
fighters and all that type of stuff.
But no, she was obviously too lazy and whacked out these...
Oh, what are them?
I know, oh man, eat my caramel nibbles again. And she whacked out these yellow minions, sat them down. I think she took the mick up for that.
Yeah. Like, I knew from then on, this is going to go downhill now.
Yeah, 100%.
It's not getting any better than this.
Oh mate, 100%. It was just so... Thing is, it's hard to be as negged out now as I was. But at the time, I tell you what.
After we did this, is when we recorded our first podcast, was after this session.
I tell you what,
because we were so angry, we were just wanting to vent, didn't we? And that's all it was.
And these three lads were just trying
Looking
to
at the mic.
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. Because I need to sweeten them.
Come on, that'll be really quiet now.
These three lads were trying to roleplay, and it was just, and she was just having none of it. She was just,
she was the most monotone, boring, unenthusiastic, didn't care what was going on in the game, just wanted my £4 and leave woman I've ever met.
Oh no, she was awful. The thing is, it's hard for me to tell you how awful she was because words don't do justice. She was awful.
She was like, I mean, bloody anyone could have done better than her. I mean, anyone.
Genuinely,
you're listening at home. You've never played D&D. You've never done anything like that. You are better than Carol at DMing.
I'm telling you right now, she was awful.
She was the worst. So anyway.
So we had an awful experience.
That was about... We played for like 4 hours with her. I mean, you could see at the end she was just rushing through everything, wasn't she?
I saw with my own 2 eyes the main guy at the end that we were trying to kill. He had about 15 HP left, so health points left. And our guy did 4 damage. I swear down, I saw her rub it out. And she's dead. That's what it came to.
She just couldn't be bothered. Like, you could just see in her face... She wasn't into the game. She was even like her husband came over and was talking to her for like 10 minutes.
I forgot about all this. Yeah. Her husband came over.
Mean, I've got ammunition.
I had a 10-minute conversation. He brought over his freaking puppet.
A red dragon puppet. Like, it's not even a cool looking red dragon. It was a fluffy red dragon, and he was talking with it.
And he was like pretending, mate. At least he role played.
Yes,
he wasn't even role playing.
He was the best role player there, mate. He was role playing a crazy man or something.
The thing that annoyed me was it's a role playing game. She didn't role play once.
No,
it was like a simulation.
And what was actually more annoying, the DMs around us sounded mint.
Yeah,
they were doing big voices, standing up, doing actions. She was sat there, not even looking at us like, yeah, you do this. Oh, I'm a bard.
Yeah, no, really? Honestly, it was absolutely... And I should know bard, because I am the bard.
he is the bard.
Well, actually, I was actually playing a bard in this game as well.
Yeah, she was having none of it.
It was just ridiculous. It was so... You know what? It was just so disappointing. You know, like when your dad shouts at you, and you're like...
I'm not angry. I'm disappointed.
And you're like, oh...
That hurt your soul.
That cuts me deep.
Carol, we're not angry. We're disappointed.
Yeah, we are. We're disappointed because that was just a shambles.
It was.
So we
really
came out
bad.
of that and we were just proper negged out. And I mean, I said to Tom, honest opinion, what do you think of that? And Tom was trying to bless him, trying to be positive.
I was like, I paid £4 for this. Think positive. Yeah, it was alright.
I just went, Tom. No, it wasn't.
I was like, yeah, no, it wasn't.
I was like, come on, mate, it was bad. We both thought it was bad. Let's just admit it and I'll deal with it.
I was like, yeah.
Because even in my head, I was thinking, was it that bad? And then I second looked Carol and went, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It
I looked down at my character
that bad.
and thought, it can't be this bad. I looked back up and I saw a minion and I saw Carol's face. And then I thought, no.
By the way, he just did like a weird face. It went silent for a second.
Yeah.
He just pulled a weird face.
I forget that we're not like on camera.
Yeah.
But I saw Carol's face and I went, no, it really is this bad. Because you are awful.
Yeah.
Because the DM's meant to be not the soul of the party.
No,
but
it's
like,
meant to connect the party to the world.
Yeah.
She's like the voice of the world.
I didn't feel like I was in any world.
No, I felt like...
I was in it. Do you know what?
It felt
you know it's bad when you keep looking at your phone.
Yeah.
There you go.
Like, no joke, there was a clock on the wall. I was like, when this ticks...
Because
like,
it was
2,
on 10 till 2, 4 hours.
When this ticks 2, I'm just going to kill my character and walk
And
out.
she kept doing breaks.
Yeah, like 20-minute breaks. He's still eating his buttons. That's what the rustling noise is.
Mate.
The unprofessional.
No,
That's what the bad is. Anyway, yeah. She was like having like 20 minutes toilet break to talk to her husband and pop some pills.
She was popping pills.
She had to go pop. She had about 100 of them.
Yeah, she's probably off her face, mate.
She was off a rocker, eh?
No, honestly, mate, she was wetting blood.
She didn't even know what day it was.
And then she sees someone bring her in that pasty.
Yeah. She just started having a pasty.
Mate, that laugh was naughty, as did you?
Yeah.
I don't know if
Like,
it's my
no
laugh.
joke, in the middle of our session, someone came over with a menu, didn't they?
Yeah.
To see what she wanted to eat.
I was thinking,
And then-
you know, are we going to get ordered?
I
was thinking
Mate,
that
I'll
too.
have if she's having a pasty, I'll have a sausage roll, please.
Yeah.
If it's from Greg's, you know.
But she got to order.
And then she got a pasty, and then was eating that when we were trying to do role playing and stuff. She's just nomming away on a pasty. It's 10 till 2. Wait till 2, and then have your dinner. Like, flipping.
Alright, she was on the larger side, but that's no excuse, Carol.
God damn, Carol.
You can wait. So, anyway, so we came out there.
Yeah, right.
Begged out.
We'll continue on because
So-
we've got another 1, 2, 3, like another 4 points to
So
go.
we went out there and we went inside the expo.
Yeah.
So we're like, you know what? Let's go to the main bit.
Yeah, let's actually have a look. So we're not the biggest board game. Like we're branching out now.
Yeah, we're branching out now because we're just starting to get into them.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We've played a lot of D&D and a bit of Pathfinder, like role playing.
Yeah.
But we're branching out now because we're about to play a Call of Cthulhu game.
Yeah, which
Aren't we?
is still RPG, but
Yeah.
we are starting to try board
New
games.
systems and stuff like that.
So we thought we'll have a browse on, but because of the journey and all that, and because of that.
We were just tired and negged out.
Yeah, so we were like, we looked on for half an hour and then we just like, it was that busy as well.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was looking for.
No, like we were looking just for the sake of looking, and there was people like, I was like, oh right, we'll go sit on the grass.
So we went and sat on the hill.
Oh, one sec, we missed for the first session of the day, the morning. What would you give it out of 10? Come on, it's on the note. We missed it. So,
1.
would you give it 1 out of 10?
Genuinely.
I'd say 2 out of 10. Just
Tell me a
because
positive.
the people we were with. Give it that.
That gives it a 1.
That's why it's not a 0.
That's why it's not a 0, mate. There's your 1 point.
Oh right.
The people we played with.
Oh well, I was gonna give 1 point, but I was thinking 1 was the bottom, and then 2 would have been
Not a mark. Not a
Not
mark
your-
out of 10, mate.
your-
0 is bottom.
right. So I'll give it.
0 is a number.
Well, I'm still gonna give it a 2. That's what I'm gonna say.
Carol, don't get your hopes up. He's being kind.
No, yeah, Cal, you're -5. It's only the people we're playing with that helped. Yeah. So yeah, right.
No,
Anyway,
1.
we'll skip on now.
So I'm saying 1 out of 10. Tom's saying 2. So yeah. So we went up on the grass, and we're on this little hill, and we're like, "Whoa, what they're doing?"
Yeah.
And we saw these earlier on. No, we went and grabbed food first.
Yeah. No. Do we want to talk about the food, mate?
Basically, we paid £4 for some chips in a bun. It was
Oh,
awful.
it was the worst.
And when you say chips in a bun, we mean like you went to Iceland, you bought
Yeah.
some chips, and you put them in a little bun from home.
But not like some nice wedges or chips.
They were skinny.
They were little runts,
They were horrible.
and they still had like hair on them.
Mate,
like
they were
the
trying
little-
to charge us £8 for fish and chips.
Yeah, I saw like, and by the size of the fish and chips, I'm not paying £8 for that. When I can go down the chippy for £4 and get a massive
You
one.
can get a £1.50 portion of chips. Plenty.
Yeah, but right, they were the worst chips.
That
in a
negged
bun.
us out even more.
Yeah.
Because I was like looking through my change. I was like, can I even afford this chip butty?
Yeah.
So then we went to the hill and sat down.
Yeah.
Watching these Vikings.
So
Man, that was funny as that.
same watching these Vikings that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So there was people who were like dressed up, kind of acting like Vikings. They had like a pretend war going on.
Yeah.
They had like a camp
Reenacting
set up
with
with like tents.
They had the proper gear on. Like.
I mean, they were like
they went all out.
Yeah, they didn't half-ass anything there, did they?
No.
They went full on.
So like, I'm not like laughing at taking the mick. I'm just laughing because it was just like they were going for it.
And actually, it was probably one of the best parts of the day watching them.
Yeah.
Like, actually...
There were these lads on the right-hand side, weren't there? I'm telling you right now, they're the best mates going at it, or they had an argument.
They are the worst
because everyone else was just hitting each other's shoes like...
Like, make sure they're hitting the shield quite lightly.
These two, I was like...
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like Obi-Wan and Anakin on the right there.
It was like... The drop the swords are freaking going for it, mate. It's like Anakin doing his backflips and doing all the... It was like the prequels in Star Wars because they were flipping and tricking. Honestly, the other ones were like Obi-Wan versus Darth Vader from New Hope.
Yeah, like, it actually was... It was like so choreographed, like slowly spinning.
They were like... They were proper... Honestly, I swear, if one of them had mistimed... Mate, did your voice go there?
No.
And if one of them had mistimed there, they could have done some damage.
Mate, an arm was coming off if they missed.
Because they actually had... obviously, they weren't sharpened, so they would have been blunt. But still...
Mate, it bruised your arm, at least.
It would have knocked.
A big bruiser.
They were proper going... We honestly were like, what the... And then we looked to the right and I was like, bloody hell, mate, they are going for it.
Mate, the dude with the slingshot was
there was a guy at the back who would obviously got this pretend like rock, but it was masking tape or duct tape all rolled up.
Something rolled up.
And he had about 100.
Well,
and he was just turning around flicking them. But he had a shot and a half.
Like, he was like spinning it around in the air. And then
he wasn't doing it hard at all.
No, but then like flicking it. But like where he aimed, he hit.
He must have been practicing for hours of
he
never missed.
No, he was hitting everything really.
I swear. Even his
people
own
were
team.
blocking it with the shield like, oh fuck. Another one coming from my head.
The best ones were in the fight and then it just pipped up.
Yeah, it's like the
team back.
It's like, goddamn Steve hitting me back there.
Steve hit me back. He was doing it, it was so funny. Because then when they started losing, charging at him, he was tempting of all of us going, oh mate.
He always forgets to talk in the mic.
I'm being natural, that's why.
Yeah.
I'm being myself.
Well, but be yourself.
No one cares about yourself, Josh.
Yeah, shut up, mate.
So, every time like they got closer, he was looking at us being like, oh crap. Because he didn't have any weapons. He just had this sling.
No, I think my favourite guy was the fat guy that came off. He was like my spirit animal.
Honestly, right? So he genuinely got hurt. Like not by a sword. He pulled a muscle
his back. He pulled his back.
He came off. I said to Tom, we've got a casualty. And he was like holding his back with one hand, like coming up. And then this lad came with him and was like, "You alright, mate? You alright, bro? It's my back. It's going my back." I was thinking, mate, if this was a war, you wouldn't be freaking holding your back.
You're dead, you mate. If it's a war.
The best one, tell him about those people that were falling.
Oh my god, so like those people, they weren't even getting hit. They were just at the back falling over pretending to die.
Tom just went, that one didn't even get hit.
I was, like literally, he walked away from the battlefield and just fell down pretending
but they didn't fall.
No.
They like
got
crouched,
on
the knees,
and then like kind of rolled over like they're going to bed.
This woman ran on the field with this tiny cup of water. Drink some water.
They were
like, yeah, go on.
They were sitting up having some water and then pretending to die again.
Standard procedure, you're dead. And then you just have a sip of water, go back and then die again.
You don't want to die of thirst, do you? While you're dying.
And as if a woman would just come on the battlefield like
what are you being sexist for?
Mate, alright.
I can't believe you went there.
As if a human being would even come on the battlefield. I definitely wouldn't, mate.
Just to get some water.
Bugger off, mate. You can die of thirst.
I'll have the water, mate. On the other side.
I just shout across. You're dead anyway. Like water's gonna help you now. It only prolongs the inevitable. Yeah. But they were on the floor and she was coming along with the cup. I was like, love, you could get hit by anything. Just like leave them.
But I think that was probably the highlight of the day.
It's because we were so negged out. We saw that and that was so.
It brightened up the day a bit.
It was so funny.
Yeah, it was.
I just couldn't breathe, me. That's especially when that guy walked off. I was gone. I was like, this is hilarious.
So that took us till our next session. Really, we met our mate. Didn't we?
It was a few hours before our next session.
Yeah, we met our friend Matt, who we talked about in the last session, I think.
He was there for like
the weekend,
the whole event. So it was like 4 days.
He has a YouTube channel. I forgot what it is. If I find out in time,
I remember it was a race off Skyrim, Red Guard Summit.
Was it Red Guard Summit?
Red Dragon.
I'll message him and I'll put it in the description. I'll put a link
The
to
red
his channel.
guards or something. But he was called up before Skyrim came out.
Yeah,
So there's no copyright infringement there.
Actually, Skyrim need to pay him.
Yeah, in fact, you should be paying
Bethesda,
him.
if you're listening,
Yeah, you should be paying
give us
Matt.
the door, mate.
What's his second name again? Matthew.
I just know him as Two Sugars.
Because that's what he's called.
Yeah.
Facebook. He's called something.
Yeah, Matthew. No.
Yeah. We don't know his name. Well, we know his channel.
Yeah.
Well, no, we don't.
No, we don't.
He's
I might have to
I
message
swear
him.
it's Red Guard something because that's what
Yeah.
he was saying.
If I find out in time, it'll be in the description.
Because he told us and he was like, I know what you're thinking.
I
Not
know-
Skyrim,
yeah.
that was before then. So then we met up with Matt and we just told him about our bad
Yeah, we
experience we'd had.
vented to Matt. He was
vented.
taking the brunt of our.
And then we met with he's got YouTube friends
He
and all
knew.
that.
He knew everyone at the event.
I swear
I mean,
down,
everyone.
Like literally.
Like,
there's
we've
people
known him for a couple
high-fiving him
months.
and that. I'm like, who the hell are you?
We've known him for a couple of months because of D&D, and I was thinking, this dude's famous.
Yeah.
We're talking to a famous person right now.
100% everyone who we saw knew him.
Yeah, like, they're like, oh, Matt. It's like, oh, I'll take. Anyway,
I was on that last one,
Yeah.
so we didn't have it.
we're just grabbing some more. That's the last of the nibbles, so no more wrinkling.
We're done. Mate,
Yeah.
my voice went weird.
Matt knew like everyone. I actually thought he was famous.
And then he brought his friends over. Sorry, I was adjusting my body now. That sounded awful. I was adjusting my body. And then he introduced us to his mates who like
Who were like big DMs there, weren't
Yeah,
they? They
yeah,
were like
they were-
DMing events there and
they
stuff.
were like organised, and one of them like I was actually creating content for a game.
Yeah.
Call of
Yeah,
Cthulhu.
it's like,
He-
he's making proper content for them,
Yeah,
like
he's
sending them to the developers and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So they were cool, and they basically just said you shouldn't ever do Pathfinder Society.
But we'd already booked for the afternoon.
Yeah,
Well, the
and so
night,
we were
Pathfinder.
booked for this European special event, 7:30 till 12.
Yeah, it was a
We were so negged out just simply because of
Carol.
well, yeah,
It
it was
We
Carol.
can't even say anything else. We were negged out because of Carol, but we've already
Yeah.
talked about her.
Yeah, so
She crops up later on.
oh
So.
yeah, she got up in a few minutes. Oh mate, I'm knocked.
What are you doing?
I know, mate. I felt like I needed to rest my leg. He's trying to get the position
Oh,
of this microphone.
Oh, right.
Mate, there we
Don't
go.
move a muscle.
I won't touch
It's
it.
sorted out.
So basically, we were like, oh, we can't bother. And then we were like, oh no, we'll give it a good crack. It's different DM, different players, different event, and we'll go for it.
Yeah.
But we were knackered at this point.
Oh,
weren't we?
mate, like I was.
You wanted a nap halfway through the day, didn't
Well,
you?
you kind of wish you took that nap now, though.
Mate, honestly, I was so
I
tired.
had the right idea. I didn't because he didn't want a nap, but I would have.
Only because
I'd
we
have been-
paid. That's
Yeah.
why, because we paid for this whole thing. And I was
Yeah.
like, mate, I took a day off work for this.
I
I
took
am
a day off
flipping-
work.
I took a day off work for this. Like, I'm freaking staying up for the whole thing. So, we got the night event and we were like, no, let's do this. Anyway,
No,
so
but
it
we-
sounded promising
Yeah.
originally at the start. So then, anyway. So, basically, we chose pre-gens because we hadn't made characters. So, pre-generated characters. So, you could choose out levels 1, levels 4, and level 7. We'd already been levels 1, so we were like, what should we be? And then we were like, no, we won't be level 7s.
Because we don't know Pathfinder too well.
Yeah, and we know it's similar to 5th, but it's a lot more number crunchy
and
all.
like knowing all the skills and
Yeah.
So we thought 4. We've got a good grasp of how it kind of works.
Yeah.
4
yeah.
be like a decent.
Yeah, you're not like super. You
not
won't
weak.
die in
Yeah.
one hit, but you won't kill everything.
Yeah,
So,
you're
happy
pretty
medium.
good, Yeah,
So anyway, so
You're classed as
basically,
a hero.
yeah, the way it works is there was about 20 to 25 DMs, right?
Oh.
Like this just tips everything off, doesn't it?
yeah.
Right. So there was about 20 to 25 DMs.
I remember talking there. You're
Right,
looking
there's
off
about
into
20
the
to 25 DMs. Right?
You talk
Because I forget we're on. I forget we're.
So there's about 20, 25
Yeah, I
DMs.
know. It's because I forget we're talking into a mic and I'm just chilling, talking.
It's got a
And then-
red light on the front of it.
Yeah, I know.
Talking to it.
I just keep forgetting.
Natural.
Right, so anyway, there's about 20, 25 DMs. And basically, the way it worked is they're called out, can the level 11s and 10s go to Paul Smith's and Sharon Badodge table?
You said the name. Badodge.
Alright, Badodge.
It's
Sorry.
Russian.
There you go. So can you go, and then anyway, so it got separate out. And Tom at the start went, we're going to get Carol.
Yeah,
Flipping
because
no.
Carol was sat on one of the tables. She was one of the DM for the event.
When we walked in, we went, Carol!
I saw her and I said straight away, I was like, we are getting Carol. I
said-
know it.
I said, Tom, there's about 20 to 25 DMs in here. There's no way on this earth we're going to get Carol.
I just had the feeling, mate.
So basically,
I'm not saying I'm a sidekick, but
So basically, what happened is it got like level 6s, and Carol was still available.
Oh.
And he was like,
It was
I was
Nicky
getting to the
Bumcheeks
point where
time.
I was thinking, oh, we might get Carol. Right. And then she went, level 5 to 6 is Carol's here, and I was thinking, yes,
We're
get
level
in there.
4.
We're level 4.
We've scraped past
We've
there.
avoided Carol. This is going to be good. This is going to be mint. And then only one guy walked over, which means only one person was level 5 to 6.
No,
Oh,
I reckon there was people level 5 to 6 who had Carol
There was
before.
Carol.
And they were like, I'm not going with Carol.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And then they were doing the same as us. And then they were like, oh, can the level 4s go to Carol's table? That was it. Tom was gone.
I was ready to leave. I
Tom
was so
like,
angry.
I'm going. I'm not spending another 4 hours with that
I was
woman.
like, I will leave. I am fine with leaving and
I was
going
like,
home now.
Tom, no, we can pre-gen level 1s. He was like, I shouldn't be level 1 because of I. He's getting around.
Well,
It's like, we can be level 1s. So anyway, we were like, fine. So we've got level 1s. We've got a different DM. We started. Oh my days. And then, right, so then...
It was one, I'd just like to say, it was not the DM's fault. He was actually a decent DM.
No, there's one thing before that though, isn't there? The awards.
Oh, no.
So,
yeah, fair enough.
basically, I'll just briefly go over this. So, I know. We're a little over schedule. We'll be alright.
We'll be alright.
So, basically, there were this woman from Seattle, Paizo, came and was like, oh, thank you all for coming, blah, blah, blah. There's one person, though, we'd like to especially thank. She's been there through the hard times. You know, when we didn't have much availability, she always showed up. I'd like to welcome to the stage Carol!
Goddamn Carol got an award
And-
in front of us.
And literally, I'm not kidding you, when I say in front of us, I mean about 10
I mean,
foot
I was
away.
in punching distance and I thought about it.
Yeah,
I was
I
ready.
swear you spat on her. No. Shame on you. Honestly.
A big flagger in the back of the head.
And that just tipped everything off. So, you ruined our first game. You basically ruined our second game because we had to change
Yeah.
to level 4. And then you got an award in front of us.
Like, I'm going to say this now, she ruined my day.
Oh, 100%.
She owes me, what, it was like £12-16 for the tickets? For the actual Expo?
13.
13. Then £8 each. So,
£21.
£21. She owes me £21, Carol.
100%.
She owes you £21 as well. Oh, both of us.
42 quid. We got ripped
Yeah.
off.
We've been teared apart there.
So basically, the way it worked is all the tables are interconnected in this game. So whatever the level 11's tables did affected level 1s, which affected the level 5s, which affected the levels of.
Which sounds cool.
It sounds mint.
They fucked it up.
Apart from when the level 11s are storming through everything.
Like the metagaming, steamrolling through everything.
Honestly, they must have had the most
Like we were in like
overpowered characters.
we were in like a big museum. By the time we'd walked through the door and fought the first enemy, they had killed the boss. And
But
moved on
the story didn't make sense. We were fighting this like animated armor
Yeah.
thing. Then we were fighting this dog. Then we went to fighting orcs.
But
then it was
not
just
in the
weird.
museum. We were in the museum fighting this
Then we
armor,
went to some tower.
and then because the level 11s had already completed the museum, they just skipped us through the museum like we weren't even there. So we were fighting this armor, and then it's like, oh, the level 11s have done the museum.
It's like,
right,
level 11s
you're
have
fighting
done
wolves
the
in
museum.
the wilderness.
Teleport.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
And so we were fighting wolves in the wilderness instead.
So anyway, I was a cleric and Tom was
Paladin?
Yeah, you paladin.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we thought, and it got to the point where we were fighting these orcs on this mountain. And you went to climb up, and I thought,
Well, actually, before we say that, the one redeeming quality of the first game was the players.
not in this one.
Not in this one.
There's one guy who was
Well, no,
decent.
I think the other, and the other two guys were a bit of twats, really.
Yeah, especially the bald man.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that man. So basically, what happened is there was this massive hill and there was these forks on top and they were shooting down at us bows. And the only way up was to walk all the way around or climb. Climbing was really hard, so the DM was kind of trying to make us walk around. I felt like
he was going, no, you shouldn't climb. No, you can't climb that.
it'll be too difficult. It'll be too
Even
difficult.
though it was just...
I was a cleric. I went, you know what, mate? I've barely done anything because those little 11 douches in the corner have been power gaming through everything. I'm freaking climbing this house. So I was climbing. This bald guy was annoyed because he was like, "You're the cleric. You should be here." Piss off. I was so annoyed.
At this point, I'd already give up on the game. And I was laughing.
You were running around because he had heavy armour on. He couldn't really climb.
Literally, I was getting like -6 to climb.
Yeah.
I was like, if I climbed, there was no point.
No.
Like, there was actually 0 point. So
Yeah.
I was just going to run around. But I had already given up. So Josh, the bard,
Yeah. Yeah.
that was getting angry. And I mean angry. I had already given up, so I was crying.
I was freaking.
Like,
I'm getting to the top. Anyway, I got to the top. There was one orc left, and he had his back to me, facing the wrong way. And I'm not kidding you. It was about 5 to 10 minute argument of whether I could stand up, run, and shove him off the
Yeah.
hill. Like a full-on discussion.
Yeah.
Like they went and asked the
like the proper people,
the
like,
people
if
from
you can do
Paizo.
this.
That's who
It's
they
like,
asked.
he's a DM. You should know if you can push him off the cliff, and he should be able to push
And
him
it
off
got
the
to the
cliff.
point, didn't I, where I was like, I won't do an action. I'll fall on him.
Yeah.
As if I physically fainted on top of the man.
Because he was
And
on
I-
the edge of the cliff
And
looking
they
down.
were like, "Oh, but you'll go for the." At this point, mate, I don't give a crap.
I'll suicide.
Hey,
I
I said, I'll take the hit. I was like, if I die, let it be.
If his character would have died, I would have stabbed I would have killed my own character. I'd have been like, right, my character pulls out a sword, slits his throat, and I would have just left.
But then, anyway, so I eventually got to do it. But the worst bit is the next bit. We were fighting undead.
Yeah.
I went to the toilet real quick because I was busting. I came back, and that freaking baldy man had nicked all my channel energy, which is basically heal the party, on himself.
And it also damages undead.
Yeah. So it damages undead. We were fighting undead next. All 5 of them, which is 5d6s plus
Yeah,
1.
he used all of them on himself while he was at the bathroom.
And I came back, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I've used all your channel." I was like, "All of them." He was like, "I was like, I don't know who you think you are. That's my channel energy."
He's Ronnie fucking Pickering, mate.
Yeah,
He can do what he wants.
It's like literally, it's like me. I've got no weapons. Stealing his weapons.
Yes.
So he now becomes useless.
So you were basically useless for the last part.
The undead, because I wasn't really a cleric, because I didn't have my cleric abilities.
Yeah, because we were level 1 as well.
I know.
Like,
That was all my abilities gone.
yeah, he had 5 channel
We
energy.
weren't resting anytime soon.
No, because we were skipping through like it was nobody's business.
It was ridiculous. Anyway, we'll round
Yeah,
up.
we'll give the second session out of 10. It was
Yeah.
better than the first, I'd say, but not by much. If I give the first one 2, I'd give that one probably a 4 as well.
Because I feel like 5's average. I'm not saying 5's bad. Sometimes I feel like people think 5 out of 10's bad. I always class it as average.
5 out of 10 is like bang average. I'd maybe give it a 3 then.
Oh yeah.
Think about how bad
3.
it actually was.
3.
We were
3.
super tired and it was shit.
Yeah, 3. 100%.
Yeah,
it was
3.
funny though, because I
It was funny.
fuming.
Well, yeah, I found it hilarious because he was...
We'll give it a solid 3.
Right. So we'll give our quick round up.
Yeah,
because
because we are like 7 minutes over time.
Yeah, sorry lads.
Sorry about that, man.
We'll give our like whole roundup. So I thought it was a very meh day. The only reason I thought the day wasn't absolute garbage, like I want to kill myself, was because it was actually quite funny because of our banter.
Yeah, if we didn't have banter, it would have been the worst day ever.
Like it would have
It
been
literally would have been a waste of money. Bear in mind, I had to film a couch 60 quid. To get
Yeah,
down there.
I chipped in like £8.
No, I know. All I'm saying is, even though it was 42 quid to get in, it's basically £100 to go.
Yeah.
£60 fuel, £42 for
And
tickets.
also you got like food.
Yeah.
Like Greg's,
Oh,
McDonald's.
easy over 100 quid. It was just a waste of money.
It kind of was. So what would you give the Expo, both the sessions included, the Vikings, all of it rounded together, the whole experience for the day? What would you give it out of 10?
4 out of 10. Just below average.
I'd give it a 4 out of 10. I think the Vikings push it up from a 3 out of 10.
I think our banter and the Vikings push it up.
Yeah.
From like
A 2 out of 10.
From god awful.
Yeah. I'd say the second session goes from a 1 out of 10 to a 2 out of 10. Because it was meh.
No, the second session goes from a 0 out of 10 to a 3 out of 10 for me.
Right. And then the Vikings add an extra point for 3, and then our banter for 4. And I think that's 4
Yeah,
out of 10.
I think 4 out of 10 is a very reasonable score.
It's
for
actually
our
quite
experience.
generous. I'd say.
Genuinely.
I'd say
I'm
that's
sort of rethinking it.
3.5. No, I'm saying 4.
I don't know, you might have dropped to 3.
Are you going to drop to 3?
No,
give the
because
final one now. Go on.
No, just below
3 or
average.
4?
4.
4.
I think
Right, he's going 4.
Because it was funny.
It was funny.
Yeah.
Right, so
We'll end it there
that's
because
the
I feel
first
like we've
proper,
ranted.
first proper podcast of our Bard and the Ranger.
Yeah. Let us know what you think in the such a cheesy thing. That,
I know.
In the comment section
Hey,
down
oh my
below.
So please hit the like button.
Like, comment, and subscribe. No, dislike if you don't like it, you mug.
Please don't dislike it. I didn't. He doesn't speak for me.
I'm
like
an honest guy. If you don't like it, dislike it. Let us know.
No, but
let us know where improvements
we're
need
gonna
to
have
be
5
made.
views and 5 dislikes, mate. I'm even gonna dislike it.
Let it be.
Let
I'm
it
doing this for
be.
bants, not for
banter.
people liking it. Banter. That was me doing that cash spread again.
The cash money. T
Yeah.
money.
Oh no, I'm not about Floyd Mayweather. Don't say
No.
that.
T money.
Team money. I thought you were saying.
No, do you know out of what's it called? Where they sell the storage unit? Storage hunters. And it's that black guy.
Team money.
And it's that black guy.
What's that fat lad do? You know the fat one?
Oh,
Almost kitten.
Yeah. Oh no. But I just remember T-Money.
T-Money.
Like when he every time we bid with T-Money.
What a freak.
Right. We need to stop this.
I know.
We need to stop this.
I know. Right, we'll stop it there. Tell us what you
yeah,
think.
yeah.
And flipping all that crap.
Shameless plug. Pascal plays.
Pascal plays. He does loads of different content. He does like Let's Plays on loads of different videos, like Minecraft and League of Legends and all that stuff.
Yeah, Dark Souls.
Dark Souls and loads of different types of videos. If you found this good, you'd probably like that because it's similar sort of banter. And yeah, we'll see you. We still haven't thought of like an exit thing. You trying to click whistle? He blows in to whistle.
Yeah.
Do yours.
One take blow out.
It sounds so crap.
Yeah, but when I blow in, it's fine.
Freaking end the video.
No, when I blow in though, it's
Right, we're ending it there
Right,
because it's
see
getting
ya.
embarrassing.
see ya.